Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach the airline reservation system using Laravel. So here these are the stable structure. Before you are going to doing any projects, you have to implement the table structure. What are the entities? So here if you take the entities, passenger is a one entity, flight master another one, aircraft is a third entity, flying transaction is a fourth, cancellation is a fifth, and money fast station is a sixth. These are the entities, right? The passenger, it has a, these are the attributes: passenger ID, name, age, gender, and contact number. Master has these attributes: flight ID, departure city, departure time, arrival time. Aircraft, these are the following properties: aircraft ID, aircraft number, model, and capacity. Flight transaction, these are the following attributes: transaction ID, passenger ID, flight ID. Uh, so here we have flight. So here flight ID. So flight. Sorry, the flight master ID. You have write flight master ID. Write flight master ID. Okay, flight master ID. Here also this flight master ID. You have to go to here. That's a foreign key. Flight master ID. Aircraft ID, seat number, booking date, and fare. So here also the cancellation. There's a cancellation ID, transaction ID, right? This transaction, flight transaction, this transaction ID, cancellation date, money fast station ID, flight ID, passenger ID, sheet, and check status, right? These are the entities, right? So you can see, right? So in order to do the things, we have to make the relationship. So get this node, right? Okay, in order to do the things, we have to do the relationship, right? Relationship, let's have the relationship passenger, okay, as one to many relationship. Okay, passenger as one to many relation. One passenger has many flight transaction. One passenger has many flight transaction. One passenger can book many, handle with many flight transaction, right? So that's why we have to do it one passenger and flight transaction. One passenger, so passenger is one. Can imagine you have a person, you can going more than one transaction. You can do more than one flight transaction. Okay, you have to go several countries, but the passenger is one, right? Keep in your mind how to implement the relationship. There are many students struggling with this area. If you understand the scenario well, then only you are going to implement the system. Okay, if you are not understand the scenario, how the software flow works, right? If you are not understand, you can't make the system. So first you have to understand how the flow works, right? So here another one, flight master has one to many relationship with both flight transaction and ma- money fast station. So okay, so imagine flight transaction. That's the flight transaction. Okay, this is a many relationship. We have a many. This is a many table. So it has a flight. It consists of it's both. Sorry, flight transaction. So flight master. It's a flight master. It is a flight master as one to many relationship with both flight transaction and manufacturer. Here, the flight master which ID as here as well, one ID. After that, this ID which is a here as well, manifest. So it has a one to many. This is a one flight master as a transaction ID, flight transaction and manifest ID. Okay, one flight master, right? Flight master ID, departure date, and arrival city and departure city. Flight master ID. It has this goes to the transaction, flight transaction and manifest, right? So after that, we have cancellation, one to one relationship, flight transaction and cancellation. Flight transaction ID we needed when you cancel the system. So here transaction ID goes here, cancel date, we have cancelled the system, right? Manifest has many to many relationship with passenger and flight master, right? These two tables we have a man-to-man relationship. Okay, so here the passenger ID is there and flight master ID is there. This is flight master ID. Master ID. Okay, so in order to make the system, you have to make this one. So here we have to forget one thing else, aircraft. So here one aircraft, it has many transaction, flight transaction. It's a one to many. one flight as which has many transaction, right? So keep on your system, you have to do the programming, right? So we understand the scenario. You just get the copy of this following table. You understand that how the relationships goes, right? So let's make the system in Laravel. So first I'm going to go to this system. I'm going to do it at Laravel 11. So here, right, I'm going to give it as airline system, airline reservation, reservation, airline Laravel 11. Let's go to Google and type Laravel 11. Go to the based on the documentation, you have to install the project. Right here, you have to select the Laravel 11. Get started. Installation. Select this one. Click on this Laravel installation. Type cmd command. Right click. Here you have to give the project name as Airline. Press enter key on your keyboard. You have to wait until the project gets installed. Now you can see your project has been created successfully here, Airline app. So go inside the folder. So it's a folder. So you have to type here. So type cmd command. You have typed open the project is code space dot to open our project VS Code editor. Right. So you can see if you are not still experience in Laravel projects, you have to go to my tutorial. So here Laravel, you can click on this. Here you have to go to the latest Laravel CRUD application. You will be able to see how the CRUD application works, how to implement the CRUD application. You will be able to work with this one. Right. So here I already created the projects. Okay. So here now I'm going to implement the database connection. So here before run the project, so I'm going to run the project. Okay, this is your Laravel folder structure and file structure. Now here is a env file. So I'm going to go to configure the database connection. Default come as SQLite. You have to change this one as a MySQL, and this all things you have to select in VS Code control forward slash or down the control key and press forward slash. It will be uncommented. So here we have to configure the project name, configure the database name, what the database you have created on the XAMPP. So let me open up the XAMPP server. XAMPP server, how to open up? You go to the Windows search. You type XAMPP control, which goes goes to the control panel of XAMPP. So here we have to start both. Okay, so we have to start both Apache and MySQL as well. So if the port does not connect, don't worry about that. You have to go to the, you have type service. So you have to stop the MySQL connect. So there are a lot of students facing this problem here. Right click and stop it. You already you have run the MySQL workbench or something else. That's why the thing is now again you have to connect it. Now it connected successfully. Done. Right. Now I'm going to go to click the admin. It goes to MySQL phpMyAdmin, this page. Here where you have going to create the database. So what's the database you are going to create? You have to specify the name of the database. What's the database you are going to create? So I've just created the database which is a DB airline. Right. Now here you have to go to create the database. Click new option. You have to type the name of the database, DB airline. Click create option to create the database. Okay. Now the database has been created successfully. DB airline. You just copy the name of the database. Go here. Here the database configuration. You have to paste it over here. DB airlines. Its root while installing the MySQL. Root is a username. Password is blank. Right. So here the MySQL. Right. This all the things are successfully. Now we have to do one thing. Here you have to do it this one DB collection. You have this Unicode, this one you have to specify this one, then only it works. Okay, DB collection is, you can, if you have no problem, you go to my website and get access is my Laravel CRUD application. Okay, you'll get this one, right? So after that, what you're going to do is file, save all. Now again, I'm going to run the project. Terminal, you open up new terminal. Here write php artisan serve command to run your project. Right, now if project is running, you just copy this command port and paste it over here. Press enter key on your keyboard. What is the print? Right, the problem is I got what's the problem. I'm going to open up in the terminal. What they done is, if you are a software developer, first you have to read the error. There are no one read the error. Okay, so here what's the error that's coming while we running the project? SQL here SQL based table or view not found. The table airline session. If you get this kind of problem, the problem is why you didn't migrate, you didn't do the migration command. Okay, so you have to do the migration command. Okay, so they are asked to do the migration command. So here I have typed php artisan migrate. Right, your files. Okay, right, already saved. Press enter key on your keyboard. Now the table has been again migrated successfully. Now let's check again, refresh it. Problem has gone. Now the Laravel, you will be able to access the Laravel welcome page successfully. Okay, you can access the welcome page successfully. Right? I hope you guys you understood so far well. Right, you have done the soft stuff. Now what you're going to do is, so this is Laravel 11. So you can see the Laravel CRUD master. Okay, if you have to using the go with the repository pattern, you go and go to do this project using a repository pattern. Okay, this is the efficient way to do the industrial project. Okay, so now I'm not going to do the repository pattern. Instead of that, I'm going to do this one. Okay, Laravel CRUD application this process. Okay, so here what you're going to do is how to implement this one. First, I'm going to create the table configuration. You have how to create the table. PHP artisan make migration create table. So here I just copy this table command. Back here, right click. Now, sorry, this not this table. Okay, so here we have accidentally created this table. So migration where it created, go to the database. This is the employee. So you have to delete them. This migration we don't need them. Okay, accidentally you have pasted it, so you have to get to open it again. Paste it. So sorry, this I'm going to change and paste it. Okay, so you have to type it. So yeah, I'm going to type it here. The table I'm going to create as here PHP artisan make migration table, which name is what's the table? These are the following table I'm going to create. Passenger ID. These are the following columns. Now what you are going to do is here we have what is the table name? Passengers. What's the table name I'm going to create? Passengers. What are the passengers? You have to passenger here. This pattern. Passengers. Okay, not passenger. Passenger. So passenger. Passenger. Passengers. Press enter key to go to the create the passenger here. Click on this. You have to implement the test tables. So you have to tables. You have to type this one. What are the names? Table columns. This name. This all things. Name. This all things. I just copied. Name age. In name age. You have to write all the things are. We make it as string type. So what are the how to create here? So, right. Copy this. Here you can get it the stable structure. You can see here this is a column creation. If it is a string, you have to get it, you have to put in the data type string. Date, you have date. Okay, so you have to write like this. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, paste over here. String first one is a name, passenger name. Second one, which is a age. You have to write this also to make it as string. You can, if you want, you can write it the integer as well. So we have to, yeah, I'm not doing any validation part, so I keep as string. Okay, so another one is a contact number, so phone number also there. Gender also you have to get it as a string. Gender or boolean. That's it. That's the thing you have to write it over here. Okay, that's the thing you have to write it over here. Okay, so now if you have done the stuff, file, save all. What you're going to do? First, you make sure save all. After that, you can migrate the table. Okay, so here you type here PHP artisan migrate migrate. Press enter key. Your passenger table has been migrated successfully. Right, so you have to go to the database and check it whether it's migrated or not. So where's my database here? Click on this. You can see here the passenger migration. We have done successfully. You have done successfully. ID, name, age. We have done the successfully, right? So this is the way we are doing the project. Keep watching. I will be continuing my next video lecturing. Thank you.